All right, this topic is also really important. And again, I hope you guys have a pen and paper and taking notes, because these are really the fine elements that really make a robust and successful listing. So this is about ease of pickup and drop off. The most important thing that will determine whether or not you're doing a good job and if your guests are happy with you is by how many questions they're asking you when it comes time to pick up or drop off a car. If your guest is asking you no questions, that means you are doing an awesome job. It means you've provided them all the details. They had a really easy time picking up the car and they had a really easy time dropping off the car. What I mean by that is once a person books a trip, the lines of communication open up between you and your guests. The second that they book that trip, you want to message them right away and have a really nice message that is going to take care of any questions they might have. Because I have noticed if I've taken, for some reason, let's just say I missed a booking that came in and I didn't respond to that booking right away. I waited an hour. Immediately, the number one question that I get is, how do I pick up the car? Where do I pick up the car? Even though the reservation has the pickup location, because that's a part of your settings, I would say like 99% of the people don't look at that for whatever reason. So what you want to do is, as soon as you get that booking, is you want to provide a very detailed message on exactly how a guest is going to pick up the car. So I'm going to give you an example, right? So my message kind of goes like, hi there, thank you so much for renting my car. You will absolutely love this car. I'm going to have it washed, detailed, sanitized, and ready to go with a full tank of gas. My address is 1234 Candy Cane Lane, North Pole, whatever it might be. You are going to find my car parked in a parking lot, and it's going to be parked underneath a big oak tree. Okay, so I'm just giving you some hypothetical example. That's really the level of detail that you want to give somebody, right? You want to tell them which markers they can look for. You want to tell them exactly kind of where the car is going to park, what they might see, where they can find the key if you're not meeting with them directly, or if you are meeting with them, let them know that you're going to be there in person. That way, when it comes time to pick up a car, drop off a car, they're not messaging you and asking you questions. And the beauty of you providing such great and clear, concise details is that it's actually going to save you time. Because if you don't do that, you're going to get one message that says, hey, where can I pick up the car? Hey, how does this work? Where can I find the key? And it's like time consuming. So why would you want to do that, right? We're in the business of trying to make as much money as we possibly can for our time, right? You want to make more dollars per hour, not less, by doing more work if you can just save yourself. So one of the tips that I would give you is I have pre-canned responses and I just save them on my phone. I personally just use the Notes app on iPhone, and I have pre-canned responses for all the different things that could happen. So for pickup, when they initially book a car, when it comes time to drop off, even after the post trip, when I want someone to leave me a review, I have all these just like pre-canned responses. And if there's anything specific about that reservation, then I'll just make little adjustments and send that over. Literally, I would say maybe 9 out of every 10 bookings, I don't get any questions because my directions are so clear and concise. I make it so easy for people to know exactly what to expect, where the car is going to be, how to pick it up, how to unlock it, that they have no need to communicate with me back and forth. They are getting exactly what I'm describing to them. So this is very, very, very important because, again, a lot of people who are renting on the platform, it's either their first time or they're not very familiar with it. And you want to make a good impression. You want to come off as a host who is very professional and is communicating well and is just really providing them a flawless and easy experience. So you want to make sure every time a guest picks up a car or drops off a car that they know exactly what to get, what to expect, and how to do it. And you do that directly through your communication with the guest. So take a little bit of time and write out some responses. And what you'll notice is that over time, as you get used to renting out to people, you'll figure out what are the common questions, what are the things that people want to know. And over time, you adjust that pre-canned response to fully encompass everything it is that people want to know. And eventually you will get to a point where people aren't going to ask you questions anymore because you already answered them all. And that's a really sweet spot to be in. It's such a worry-free, easy place to be in because it's like you just send these messages and like you're done with the reservation. You can just move on. So that's really, really nice to get to that level. And you can do that by working on your messages over time and addressing the needs of the renters.